Lots of folks traveling, lots of folks still off again tomorrow as well. A lot of folks were down at the Taste earlier this afternoon. The Reds had their game postponed because of the weather. So fortunately, we've had
delayed.
Or at least delayed. Yeah. They had it delayed, I should say. But we've been able to sneak in some events. But as we get into the evening now, and now that it's getting dark, we're still tracking the threat for severe weather. So it's not over just yet. Do we like the signs that we're seeing? Sure. It looks like it may not be as bad as it could be, but that's still up in the air and yet to be determined. So here's a look at radar right now, and you can see behind us things are at least quiet momentarily after the early day round of severe weather that rolled through. But all the action is out to our west at the moment. There is a nasty outbreak of severe weather with a number of tornadoes and confirmed tornado warnings down here in western Kentucky, southern parts of Illinois, back into southeastern Missouri. In fact, you can almost see right here, basically you've got across parts of western Kentucky just a line of supercell storms that have erupted. It's going to be interesting what happens because our atmosphere has kind of been worked over. But ahead of this storm system that's swinging in our way, the atmosphere is attempting to recover some. So to what degree have we seen our atmosphere recover is still up in the air. I think, without a doubt, the worst of the weather tonight will be southwest of Cincinnati. I really think down towards Louisville, central Indiana, and then back towards the Mississippi River, where we currently have the watches in effect. We don't have a watch for us at the moment. That very well could change because I do see the northern line of the storms here at least reaching areas midway, almost to I-70. And if you take that on a parallel line towards the tri-state, that brings that action in here somewhere between about 11 and 12 or somewhere after 10, closer to the midnight hour, give or take a few minutes in that window. So that's the dangerous line of storms we're watching. Again, the question is, do we have enough energy to support it, making it into the tri-state tonight? Adam's going to take a look at how things could evolve here as we go into the next several hours.
Yeah, and Kevin, as we were mentioning, that storm system moving its way in, and even though the enhanced risk was moved to the southwest of Cincinnati, I don't think that completely takes out our chances of severe weather, as you mentioned as well, Kevin. We are still tracking all forms, all modes of severe storms out there for tonight with strong winds, tornado, hail threat, and even a low-end flooding threat with some of these heavy rains that we've been seeing through today as well. Could see maybe a little bit of flash flooding outside even the severe realm. So as we look at futurecasts, we've had those boundaries, kind of that early development that you saw just off to our west. That could start to move its way in here closer to 9, 10 o'clock with some early showers and storms. Some of these could become severe. They have the chance if our atmosphere is still primed for it. So we will be watching for that kind of early initial threat, but then that next line, the main line of storms that's still sitting off into parts of Illinois, down through parts of western Kentucky, that line will start to approach us as we get into the 11 o'clock past midnight hour, and that's going to be a line that we'll also have to pay attention to because as you saw on it, there's still tornado warnings, still severe thunderstorm warnings out that way. So we'll be watching that line. Here's the good news. As we go into the late overnight, this system is clearing out of here relatively quickly. So we won't have to deal with the threat too long before it's out of the area. And then by Monday, for your Memorial Day, things are looking much better for us. We may even see a little bit of sunshine trying to get in here in the afternoon hours. Can't rule out a stray pop-up or two through the morning, through the afternoon, with just a little bit of that remaining system around as it moves off to the east. But generally speaking, I think we're going to be much drier out there for your Memorial Day for any plans. So today, we had a little bit of a delay with those storms for the Taste of Cincinnati. Tomorrow, I think we should get through most of the afternoon with pretty decent conditions. Temperatures going from the lower 70s into the mid to mid 70s for the afternoon. Maybe a few areas trying to sneak into the upper 70s, and it should also stay good then later on the afternoon for the Reds-Cardinals game. A new series here for Memorial Day as we go into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but for that 4:10 first pitch, expect those mid-70s around last out, staying that way with some of that sunshine continuing on in the forecast. So we're still keeping it a weather alert night out there as we track in those next rounds potentially of strong to severe storms. And then as we go past tonight into this week, we'll have that scattered, isolated threat for Monday. Otherwise, much drier. drier weather coming in for next week and temperatures that aren't too bad to go along with it. Mid to lower 70s expected, overnight lows in the 50s, but obviously, as we mentioned, keeping all eyes on tonight. So we'll keep you updated as we head through this evening and tonight as well. Guys.